Live. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to uh, wel- welcome to Team USA and Team Great Britain for the World Baseball Classic. Uh, Last night, Team USA won, but what was the final score? It was like 15 uh, 5, I want to say. Well, last night, uh, Team Brazil, ki they found a way to hang around with the US for most of the game, but, the US, they just managed to pull away, which is probably not a surprise. I'm actually, quickly looking it up right now. Last last night's score. Yeah, 15 to 5. That that win, puts, Team USA, in a tie with a three-way tie with Italy, and Mexico for first place in Pool B. All three 1 and 0. Right now, just wait, really just waiting for the game to begin. Hmm. Here it is. I'm gonna quickly. Uh, I'm actually gonna quickly plug my phone in so that I can actually get it charged while the while the game is being played. 'Cause right now, they're at this, they're at this commercials. So, nothing's happening right now. Nothing is happening. Okay. Derek Struble will be taking them out to Team USA. last uh, last season went 13-6 with the Tigers. Great Britton lineup. Batting first, Nate Eaton. Second, Jess Chisholm Jr. Third, Harry Ford. Fourth, B.J. Miller. Cleanup, B.J. Murray. Fifth, Christian Robinson. Sixth, Ivan Johnston. Seventh, Justin Wiley. Eighth, Trace Thompson. And sixth, ninth, Ian Lewis Jr. They're all all sit down in Houston. This is Great Britain's second appearance at the World Baseball Classic. Here we go. First pitch, fly ball, and it is gone. I think. Oh, I thought it was gone. Off the wall, over by where that looked like it. That looked like it was gone. That looked like it was gone. Great Britain is saying that was gone. That looked like it hit the railing above the line. If that hit the railing on that wall, that's a home run. That's part of the ground rule. It hit. Looked to me like it hit above. Yes, it did. It did hit above the yellow line out in left center over the Capital One sign. And after the first pitch of the game, it's a disastrous first pitch for the U.S. 1-0 Britain. They're looking at it. It's going to be a home run. It's going to be a home run. It's a home run. It was clear. It was very, very clear. They do have the video replay for scoring plays. It is under review. Uh, Brian Marcelino got to look at it, and now the calls come. It's a home run, 1-0. Eaton on the first pitch of the night. Uh, Scribble's just got to get back to. Just got to put that behind him. Jazz Chisholm, the New York Yankees, swings and misses at the first pitch. Strike one. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Oh, it's the first game. Chisholm went 0 for 5. And call strike three. He does not like it. He does not like it. But you can't do this. You cannot do this. They're not count. They're not reviewing balls and strikes during this tournament. They are in the major league. They are in the MLB this year. Scribble's first pitch to Harry Ford, who went 2 for 3 in the first game. Swings and misses. Spent most of last year in Tacoma. 0-1 down and away. 1-1. Swings and misses at a 4-seam fastball, strike one. Excuse me, strike two. 1-2 in the count. And Scribble tries to get him to extend the strike zone, but Ford lays off to the count, and a 2-2 pitch popped up, and from third is Lance Brickman, and he'll have it for out number two. I didn't have to do I'll do the out. I'll do the fielding during the when we, this game goes to commercial break. BJ Murray is playing the Cubs organization. Takes first pitch for a ball. Takes the 1-0 up high for strike one. He went Murray went to 1 for 3 in his first game. Ground ball, short, throw to first. Connor Henderson, and that will do it for the top of the first. First pitch home run for Nate Eaton. One run off one hit, no errors for Great Britain. They lead 1-0. Uh, uh, I I initially brought up the ESPN app. I gotta bring up the MLB app. I feel like I should have bought the Gunnar Henderson, one of the Gunnar Henderson jerseys that I saw at one of my gigs yesterday. I am a huge Orioles fan. Funny enough, well, if you if you've watched my uh, previous previous streams that I've had, that may notice that you may know that I am a Ravens fan. Uh, I actually ran into a when I was walking into this, I ran into a former Raven named Buck Allen, running back. It, at first, I believe I only thought that I thought that he was a fellow Ravens fan because I saw him wear the Ravens hoodie. Batting order for Team USA: Kyle Schwarber, Alex Bregman, Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper will back cleanup. Batting fifth, Will Smith. Sixth, Gunnar Henderson. Seventh, Roman Anthony. And Fox Sports got rid of that before I was ready. The first pitch to Schwarber went 2 for 4 last night, ball one. But after 1-0 by Schwarber, ground ball, second, Chisholm will get him on a throw out first. Batting eighth is Bernie Clement, and ninth is P. Crow Armstrong. Alex Bregman is at the plate, went 0 for 1 last night. First pitch, outside, ball one. Outfield for Great Britain, left to right. Robinson, Eaton, and the, the Trace Thompson. 1-0 to Bregman. He catches the top corner. 1-1. Out infield all around. First is Murray. Second, Chisholm. 1-1 to Bregman. Up high for a strike. That should have been a ball. The shortstop is Lewis Jr. Yeah, third base Johnson. Tyler Visa is the starting pitcher. Excuse me, if I got the Triple A to the Bregman out away. Bregman is in front of Aaron Judge and line to third off by Johnson. 2 away. Both of those, both balls that the U.S. have put in play, yeah, they hit right on the nose. Now here comes the two-time MVP, Aaron Judge, hit a 2-run home run in the first inning last night for pitch outside. 1, 53 home runs last season. They showed 331 batting average. 1-0. Swung on this. He tried tying the game right there. The 1-1. Ground ball. Johnson throw it at first. And the U.S. goes 1-2-3 after 1-0. I didn't, I didn't deal with the outfield for Team USA. Or field for Team USA. The outfield from left to right, Anthony, Crow Armstrong, and Judd. And the infield first to home, Harper, Clement, Henderson, and Bregman. And on the mound, Skubal. I already did say that Skubbal's in the Tigers organization. Due up for Great Britain in the second, Robinson, Johnson, Ohio. Christian Robinson and the plays for the Diamondbacks. Played he plays in the Diamondbacks organization. Played in 8 games, 12 at bats, where he had 5 hits, 4 runs, 6 total bases last year. That includes double. I don't, I don't see any home runs. No home runs. He has 2 career home runs. He's he's born in the Bahamas. That's Nassau. Google's first pitch to Robinson, up and in, swung on miss, strike one. Deja vu in first inning. Last night allowed a home run on the second pitch. Tonight they allowed one on the first pitch. Not how you want to start it. Not how you want to start a game. But what matters more is how you start. If the count have gone to 1-2, Robinson hit 6 home runs last year in Reno. Ground, big swing, ground ball. Harper taking himself first out. We get a look at Clayton Kershaw. I'm going to guess that he's Monday's starter. I think that this is really like a dream team for the U.S. Devon Johnson and Atlanta native. It's a ground ball, broken back to the third. Throw the first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the second. Scooble's starting to settle down pretty quickly after giving up that first pitch home run. First pitch to Wiley takes a breaking ball into the zone. Justin Wiley had a 304 in the AAA in the Gastonia Ghost Peppers of the ALPB. Not familiar with that league. I think second pitch was a ball. Third pitch swung on this strike. Strike three. Next swing. Did he go? They say yes, he did. 3 up, 3 down. At the top of the second. Harper, Smith, and Henderson do it for the U.S. to the bottom of the second. 1-0. I I'm gonna guess this tournament is gonna be a two-team race between the U.S. and Japan. Quickly bring up scores from around the WBC for today. Panama and Puerto Rico. But Panama leads Puerto Rico 2-1. Is what I see right here on the MLB app. Panama and Puerto Rico are in a rain delay right now. They're in the bottom of the seventh, so that's they have to. I rule if they have to call that game right now, they could actually do so. It is an official game. Venezuela leads Israel 4-1 in the bottom of the fifth. Japan held on against Korea 8-6. Canada hopped all over Colombia 8-2. Netherlands held on against Nicaragua 4-3, and Italy helped Brazil their second loss 8-0. Chinese Taipei and Korea will play again at 10. The, the, that game is being played over in Tokyo. They're like I think 13 hours ahead of the U.S. First pitch to Harper fouled off. Takes the second one outside. 1-1 to count. A lot of talent on this USA team. A lot, 63 All-Star appearances. 1-1 fouled off. 11 Cy Young. It's it's look at you can't argue that whether or not this is a dream. 1-2 down and in. 2-2 the count. Waz's played in China and Mexico. A lot of innings over the course of this career. Changed that because thrown away. That's put it down away for uh, full count. They up pitch to Harper. Fly ball, right field, but this is going to be held in. Ah, gave it a run. He just needed to pull it more. He just needed to pull that more. If you pulled it some more, that would have been in the bullpen. It's right center field bullpen. Gave it a good ride. He just needed to pull it a little bit more. Will Smith of the Dodgers is comes at the plate now. First at bat of this WBC. His first pitch for a called strike. 0-1. Line that one the other way. And, oh! Hudson with the leaping catch. I don't know if you robbed Smith of a home run, but that was definitely going to be extra bases. Trace Thompson launching out with the web jam. And yeah, that would have been a home run. Trace Thompson. First pitch to Gunnar Henderson. Takes that for a ball. It's a wild pitch. That's actually coincidentally Gunnar Henderson plays for the Orioles. Coincidentally, that last play just made the spot the play the where a few years ago at the WBC, Adam Jones dropped Manny Machado back when they were playing for the Orioles. Henderson took the 1 1-0 pitch for a strike, and looks at the is off to the 1-1 for ball 2. 2-1 to count. Anderson. Base hit the right field. Way to go, Connor. Way to go. Anderson last year went 274, 17 home runs for the O's. Disappointing season for the O's last year. I seriously thought they were going to do better. I seriously thought they were. Off to a slow start, and they just couldn't recover. First pitch to Roman Anthony, who batted 292 with 8 home runs for the Red Sox, 71 games. Takes strike one. Went 2 for 4 last night. Takes the one down and in. 1-1 to count. Yeah. 1-1 pitch. Runner on the first. 2 out. 1-1. Down and in. 2-1. Take off. First. That Anderson is back. Uh, I'm gonna guess they're doing the three engagement one. So if so, that's the first one. If he tries 2 more times and he doesn't get him out, and he does not get him out, it's called a balk. 2-1, pitch swings and misses that pitch down and away. Ernie Clement is in the on deck circle. 2-2 the count. The eyes, 2-2 pitch, shot foul, first base line. I'm also shocked that the Braves did not do well last year. Braves and Oregon State, they were they spent the last couple of seasons prior to two is tapped foul. They spent the last couple of seasons as playoff contenders. As the Braves were playoff contenders for they made the playoffs for 8 straight years. First time they did that since Bobby Cox was their manager. 2-2 pitch inside, full count. Henderson will go on the windup. So Anthony, if Anthony finds a deep gap, Henderson may be able to score. He's going to go on this pitch. There he goes. Base hit into right center field. Does not get to the wall. Henderson's going to have to stop at third. It's runners on the corners. Wild pitch will tie the game. The U.S. scored on a wild pitch last night. Now we have meeting on the mound. Ernie Clement is coming up to the plate. He had 30 hits Blue Jays last year. He hit that. He's the one who hit that ball into the left that everybody thought was going to be the uh, winner. Paul Paul has caught to save that World Series for the Dodgers. First pitch to Clement takes it for a called strike. Yeah, hit towards left side, diving stop by Johnson, and he will get Clement. Strong defense, stronger defense to keep the U.S. from tying it at the end of the inning. Stronger defense at the start. The runs of two hits, two left after two. Still 1-0 Great Britain. I think the U.S. is eventually going to break through in this game. I do. I think this probably going to be a two-team race, just the U.S. and Japan. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So with Japan, they're loaded too. They of course got Otani. They should bring up their uh, roster. Not showing up on ESPN. Uh, try. No, I don't want that. No, oh, oh yeah, that's what I want right there. Because as I said, Kwame, uh, Tomoyuki Sagano, who pitched for the Orioles last year. Or, back from the commercial, it counts quickly 1-1 to Thompson. 1-1 pitch down. Of course, with the Japan, there's 2-1 pitch swung on and missed. With Japan, you got a lot of guys who either play for the MLB in the MLB or the NPB. 2-2 pitch, swung on, missed. Lewis Jr. pitch that got off Lewis Jr. This year that he's in the Miami organization. He's quickly down nothing two now. Oh, 2 from Scooble. Got off. Thrown 29 Scooble's thrown 29 pitches and 12 swings and misses. 0-2. Fouled off. Yeah. Last year, Scooble had a 2.21 ERA. 0-2. Fouled off again. Scooble's looking. He's looking at pitches well. 0-2. Fouled off. That was actually not an 0-2. That was on a pitch for it to fouling off because that was actually down in the way. That would have been all. You see Ben Franklin give a ball away. Oh, it's a pitch. Swung on, miss. Strike three. Fourth strikeout of the night for Scooble. Third straight. At the top. Nate Eaton lays off the first pitch this time. One, oh, ground ball. Short. Anderson. The first. Goes it past Harper. Did it go? Did he go out of play? Yeah, it did. So Eaton gets to take second. Tough play. Just everything right. Little crisscross. Harper tries to take it. Uh, it is ruled in error on the throw. First pitch to Chisholm. Takes it for a ball. Clay Holmes uh, is warming up. Chisholm fouls off that one. 1-1 to count. Scooble's 1-1 pitch. Chisholm fouled off. 1-2. Chisholm started off with the Marlins. Now he's Yankee. Now everybody in America is hating him. 1-2 pitch. Ooh, gonna get the strike zone be extended 2-2 the count. 2. Laid off that one. 3-2. Yes, 40th, uh, that was his, 40th pitch. This is gonna be, Scooble's last inning. 3 to the count. Swung on, missed, strike 3! 5th K of the night for Scooble through, 3 innings. He's, given up only 1 run off of 2 hits, no walks, and 5 strikes. I believe that's gonna be his line for the game. Good good 3 innings. Good first 3 innings. He did give up the first pitch home run, but he kept that from turning into a crooked number. He really settled down. Really should've should've gone, should've gone, like, 9 up, 9 down after that, home run, but the Gunnar Henderson, error on that throw, Pete Crew Armstrong, Kyle Schwarber, and, Alex Bregman. Say Lance Bregman? If I did, that's my back just got back from the commercial. USA, manager Mark DeRosa said, "Yeah, he just DeRosa just said what I was thinking. Gonna bring in, they're gonna bring in Holmes, in the 4th." So the line that I just gave for Skubal is official. First pitch to to PCA. Ground ball, first base. Murray will take it himself for the first out of the inning on the first pitch. Vice has only given up 2 hits. I think this is where the U.S. starts to get him. Kyle Schwarber is at the plate. Takes a look at that for strike 1. Schwarber can tie the game with this 1 swing. 0-1. Takes, that for a ball 1 over out, yeah, up and away here. 1-1. Ground ball. Very good. It's time to flip to Liza for the second out. I Liza's attacking the strike zone, which is what Brazil did not do last night. That attacking the strike zone is good pitching. First pitch to Bregman Takes that for a strike. 0-1. 1 pitch. Down and away. Lays it off. What about the count? Lined out in the first. Part of that 1, 2, 3 first inning that Nice had. 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Third base side. 1-2 to count. Time's called. But by Ford. I wonder if they're using pitch comps. 'Cause I believe the US is. I know Brazil was not doing that last night. 1-2 pitch. Four seamer up and away. Judge on deck. You do. Fly ball right field, but Eaton will have it. Easier play. Another 1-2-3 inning. 1-0 Great Britain after 3. That first pitch of the game being the difference. Clay Holmes is going to uh, cut him up, but he did, excuse me. He said take the mound. If we look up his uh, his stats from last year, played with the Mets with 12-8 with a 3. Not what I want to use. Just bring it. I'm trying to bring up the full stats for Holmes last year. Last season, he appeared in 33 games, a record of 12-8, 30. Okay, he said last year on MLB.com that he went. Oh no, wait, that yes, game started. Game started. Damn it. 31 games started. Year in 33. 12-8 record. 3.53 ERA. 129 strikeouts. 165 and two-thirds innings pitched. Whip of 130. Holmes saw one guy who hit a walk off earlier today, Ozzy Albies of the Braves, and he's going to see a lot of Ozzy again this year with that Braves Nets rivalry. First pitch to Ford, strike one, 0-1, ground ball, third, throw to first, got him! Christian Robinson will come back to the plate. First pitch, sinker. Oh, excuse me, it's BJ Murray. First pitch was sinker in there for a strike. Misses on the chain on the 0-1 changeup. Go into the count. Holmes actually started 0-2 in the dirt. Even if he pitched it, like starting if you're starting pitcher for the Pirates, you're still gonna see a good Monty offense. You're gonna see him in what, 7 games. 1-3 pitch swung on, missed at the time, and changed up. 2 up, 2 down. If you get a look at Team USA, coach Andy Pettit was a series champion for the Yankees. Part of that part of that dynasty team. First pitch for Holmes takes that for excuse me, Robinson takes that for his first a 1 pitch sweeper down to the way, laid it off 1-1. You're not going to get batters to swing at pitches down the way. 1-1, check swing fouled off. Pitch down and away. Batters are going to lay him off because they're they can't do anything with those pitches. They should just hit the ball into the dirt. 1-2 pitch, sails outside, 2-2. Wondering if he throws the pitch on the inside, he could get him to swing and miss, but he did jam him, but got to swing at a sinker and miss. Great Britain goes 1-2-3 in the fourth. 1-0 Great Britain as Judge, Harper, and Smith are due up for the U.S. You're not going to. You're not going to. It's really difficult to get good hitters to, of course, swing in instead of pitch down it. You're down and away. It, it it really is. It's the good hitters know if they do that, they're they're not going to get. They can't do anything. Can't do anything with it. Yeah, we have also seen the. I'm now looking at the MLB app. We have seen the last of Visa pitched 3 innings, gave up no runs off no walks and 2 hits. He's not, not sure Victor will take the mound. He's he was born in Philadelphia, moved to the British Virgin Islands. He's part of the Angels organization. And the first guy he faces is the best hitter in the American League, Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 1. Takes a look at the first pitch, fastball, 97. Another pitcher that Great Britain has that the U.S. has like little limited limited uh, experience with they get playing against. 0-1 pitch down and away, ball one. 1-1 pitch it's away, 2-1. One pitch out off. That would have been should have been ball three if he didn't swing it. 2-2. Judge check swing, called strike. First base, first base ump rung him up. He, yeah, he did go. First pitch, Harper checks swing, and he's he was they're not liking that, but I think he went. I think he went on that. Oh, I won the count. Harper lays off a cutter in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. The gate bounces another cutter and it bounces in the dirt. 2-1. 2-1 pitch to Harper. Swings and misses at a fastball, four seam fastball. 2-2 the count. 2-2. Swung on, missed, strike three. Four seam fastball, back to back strikeout for Victor. Gas Harper right there. Will Smith had to play first pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Come on, Will. Get us on the board. I thought we I thought we would actually be on the board by now. Plays off the 1-0 pitch. Down and away. 2-0. Will Smith, of course, had that game-winning home run in the World Series last year. 2-0 pitch up high. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch misses. Ball four, and the go-ahead run will come to the plate. Gunnar Henderson is at the plate. 1 for 1 today. Come on, Gunnar. Get a hit. Get another hit. Good eye. Four-seam fastball up high. Ball one. Had a single back in what was it, second? And the 1-0. Call for a strike. Don't know who that was. Uh, that was inside. Fouled off. The 1-1. 1-2 the count. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Fastball. 1-2. 97 miles per hour. At the end of the inning, go through the score update. If there's any 1-2 pitch, fouled off. Ford couldn't hold on to that. You just saw an O's fan with uh, with the Cal Ripken jersey on. Of course, showing his love for Henderson. 1-2 pitch, up high and away. Another fastball. Another four seamer. Anthony on deck for the U.S. 2-2. Inside. Full count. Smith will be running on this pitch. He'll be ready as soon as the windup starts. 3 to the count. Again, Smith is going to go on the one as soon as Victor starts his windup because it's full count and it's 2 out. And the fans are chanting USA. Come on, Gunner. Come on. 3-2. Swung on, miss. and the US again, they can't score. Yes, this is they can't score. Judge strikes out. Harper strikes out. Henderson strikes out. No runs off one hit in the bottom of the fourth, and the U.S. bat still getting frustrated. Yeah, or score. Panama and Puerto Rico have resumed play. They are in the top of the ninth, still still 2-1 Panama with one out, and Venezuela's just blowing it open against Israel, 10-2. They're in the bottom seven. That game's probably going to have a mercy rule. Mercy rule is game, and if it's a 15 run deficit after 5 innings, 10 after 7. Holmes back on the mound. This goes up against Ivan Johnson, who is in the Cincinnati organization, born in Atlanta. About an hour away from where I live, give or take the traffic on 575 or 85 going through downtown Atlanta. Johnson fouled out. Uh, fouls away the first two pitches, going to the count. The pitching has been there for the U.S. It's just the pitcher is not getting any run support. 0-2, up and away. Come on, Clay, just throw strike. Throw strike. Don't think, just pitch. And that's what he just pitching is exactly what he does. And he gets Johnson to swing and miss. I am going to be doing regular season live streams for the Orioles. First pitch to Justin Wiley. It, I'm just going to do it on days where I have nothing going on in the evening. Like tonight, counts on 1-1 to Wiley. And 1-1 pitch, next swing, went around. That looked like it would've been in the strike zone anyway. 1-0. He pitched right on this. Strike 3. 5 up, 5 down, 4 strikeouts for Clay Holmes. First pitch to Thompson, strike 1. Anthony Clement and, Crew Armstrong are due up for the US. 0-1 pitch. Slider somehow clipped the corner. I don't I don't know what Dump was looking at back there. Maybe he maybe he decided to become Angel Hernandez. The other way, 0-2 pitch, swung on this, strike 3. Holmes strikes at the side in the 5th. Still 1-0, Great Britain. What do you do if you're the US? What do you do? 'Cause you've not been able to string up the hits enough to get, any runs. I'm right with that blanket pick. Oh, cool. Alright. Yeah, it's Anthony Clement and Crow Armstrong. For the US in this inning, bottom of the 5th, check swing, did not get it this time. Anthony is 1 for 1, 1-0 the count. Down low, that's a low strike, Blue. 1-1 to count. That looks low. 1-1 to count now. Victor's still on the mound. Swung on, missed. 1-2. Seriously can't do this. Went to, in the dirt. Going through the count now. The Brits have been attacking. The US just can't find a way to beat them. The 2-2 pitch swung on, missed. God, US they can't seem to figure this team out. Fourth strikeout for Victor. Clement checks his swing. US hitters are off balance on the slider. Check swing, called strike, 0-1 to count. And another check swing, called strike. And come on, just get a hit. Just get a hit. Get a hit, Ernie. Get a fucking hit. And ground ball third, throw to first. Too high, and he's safe. He is safe. Maybe that's the spark that we need. Johnson did not. He didn't really do a good job at getting his feet planted before that throw. What it went high. Murray, a great leap to catch that one and keep Clement on first. And we're gonna get a pitch change. I'm not gonna give a line for Victor just yet because he's still responsible for the run on first. See, gotta look at the upcoming MLB The Show. I would actually like for there to be a competitor to the show. I fucking hate that sports games don't have, competitors anymore. I mean, come on. Eh, Ready. You know what's better than fucking Madden? This. This is better than Madden. ESPN presentation, VIP system, and ESPN 25th anniversary mode. You got the crib where you could play against celebrities. It also accurate control. This, oh, also, it launched at only $20. Madden had the balls to launch at fucking 50. Fuck you, EA. I feel like I have a hate love relationship with EA. Andre Scrub is, what the f is could take the mound for Great Britain, and I just got booted back to the Fox Sports homepage. Fuck the ad! No! I wanna know what's going on. And he just gave up a double. Double the PCA, right fe right field, right over first. Yeah, how many outs oh! Runners on second and third for Schwarber with 1 out. One swing could definitely tie it. Oh, and he tried to tie it right there. Cutter swung on miss, 0-1. Is 0-1. Wild pitch! Right to tie game! The man throws on a wild pitch! And now this is what the U.S. needed. Now Victor's line is finalized. 1 and a third, 4 strikeouts, 1 run off, no hit, walk, 1 walk. The run is not earned because there was an error. 1-1 pitch up and away. Now the runner on third. Driver hits a deep on the right. It is 3-1. The U.S. takes the lead. Yes, that was a sharp up. That baseball was locked in the army. It has landed on the man where the eagle from the Apollo 11 is located. That was a bomb! Houston, we have liftoff! Now Bregman is at the plate. Takes the first pitch, strike. That is what the team. 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Out, took a curve. Fouled off. I mean, that poor baseball. That ball had a family. Had a wife and 3 kids. Oh, it's it. Line foul! Oh, it's fair! The rule's fair! I thought that was foul. There! Going to fair it for a double. For some reason, I thought that was foul. That error started with that error, and now here comes Judge. I thought I saw some green between the ball and foul line. Uh, it was third base foul line. I thought I saw some green between the ball and the the fans side of that foul line. Now, if a little bit of the ball is covering over that line, that is still a fair ball. If it touches the line, it's still fair. Scrub's being Scrub is being taken out of the game. I'll wait on his line, but the line for Victor is again 1 1/3, 1 run off, 1 run not a run off of no hits, 1 walk, and he struck out 4. Man, that was that was ba- that was baseball slaughter. On that was baseball slaughter on that short block. Victor was replaced by Andre Scrub. And Scrub is responsible for the runner on second. He is responsible for Bregman. So his line is still not done. He is being he's being relieved by Donovan and Wong playing against Dayton Harlan. A plus Dayton. Judge great awesome breaking ball up to right. Caught by Benoit last pitch in 2025 started off at A plus at eight, and then finished with double A Charlotte. Benoit bounced that one off. Harper bounced that one off. Uh, Harper over 2. Line strikeout. Come on, Bryce. Show everybody why I hate you. Yeah, he gets hit. Harper gets hit, and it'll be runners on first and second. That's actually going to work out practically better for defensively better for the Brits. Will Smith set play now for one with the walk. Come on, Will. First pitch outside ball one. Slap that ball, Smith. Slap Chris Rock. One inside. Benoit was like giving Smith any pitches where he could do that. 2-0 the counting. Low, down and away. Sinker. 3-0. Gunner Anderson's at point. You know what? Wait till he next at bat to slot the ball like it's Chris Rock, which you right now he will. Bases are now loaded for Gunnar Henderson. Come on, Gunnar. Hit a slam. Hit a slam. So can I have a another mound visit. Yeah, I just really wish that the 14 that we would get these back. Also, you know how Madden 26 has Madden now has highlights from other games that you don't play. Already done. Already done like 20 years before it. This is 1 for 2. Bases loaded. Fastball outside. US they actually scored God knows how many runs late in the game last night against Brazil. Bases loaded. What a pitch down and away. 2-0. He's got to go come over the plate. He's got to come over the plate. 2-0 pitch. Catches strikes down up into the upper far corner of the strike zone. 2-1. Ford stops the wild pitch. 3-1. Three one pitch to Henderson. Swing is a strike. Everybody's gonna go. Anderson did not agree, but that was a strike. That was a strike. That still got the far end of the strike zone. Everybody's running. 3-2 count. 2 out. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. Yeah, here we go. 3-2 pitch. Everybody takes off. Fouled off again. But that actually would have been ball 4. I think he probably wants to I don't know, foul it off until he hits a slam. Anderson! What? I think it's the right center. 1 run's gonna score. 2 runs are gonna score. 5-1 USA. Smith will stop at third. Henderson will stop at second. and the Americans are throwing the tree overboard. I should have actually had instead of a sparkling water, I should actually really be drinking sweet tea. Sweet tea that is throwing the Boston Harbor. Anthony is back at the is, back at the play. First pitch outside. Scrubs line is finalized. To make sure that it gets an accurate one as the 1-0 pitch goes in on Anthony. Uh, Scrub went. Scrub got no outs. Gave up 3 runs, 2 earned off 3 hits. Anthony takes a 2-0 sinker low. 3-0. This is probably bound to happen. 3-0 pitch takes up for a strike. It was probably bound to happen. If this was college football, it'd be like Georgia going up against Middle Alabama State. Chopper up the middle, throw to first, and that'll end the inning. United States, US is 5 runs, 5-1. That was a war bomb. I'll get scores. Panama and Puerto Rico are now in extra innings. Top of the 10th, 3-2 Panama now. No outs for second. That's the only one out of right now giving up because Venezuela, the socialists are beating up on the Israelites. Uh, uh, Lewis, Eaton, and Chisholm do up here to sixth. First pitch from Holmes. Sinker fouled off. 1-1. 5-1 lead for the U.S. 0-1 pitch outside, 1-1. That the US half of that inning lasted half an good half hour. 1-1 pitch misses 2-1. So strike. Like, okay, ground ball on the middle. Henderson will throw it to first. Pretty out. I was about to say just no strikes. Nate Eaton back at the plate scored a Great Britain's only run. First pitch for a strike, got off the second. 2 for 2 with a solo home run off the first pitch of the game. 0-2 pitch, lays it off. 1-2. Oh, let's see what I do. Down the way. 2-2. Did he? 2 to the count. Line drive. Another base hit for Nate. 3 for 3. Hey, for for the Red Sox. Tesson Jr. is back at the plate. First pitch for a strike. 0-2. 0 for 2. It's Chisholm. Counts out 1-1. And on first. On the pitch with foul. Of course, the U.S. double play formation. 1-2 pitch. Get double play. Okay. 1-2 pitch. Swung on at this. Now he has the hat trick. 6 strikeouts for Holmes. After that, the U.S. pitching really settled down after that first pitch. First pitch to Gary Ford. He was 0 for 2. Takes that for a call strike. Runner takes off. Throw! Did he get it? No. but the US said start thinking, "Hold on." Oh, they wanna check it. Mark DeRosa wants to challenge it. It was close. Did he get the leg? Did he get the leg or the foot? Yeah, where's he get, or the calf. If he if he caught it, he's out. I oh, he's out. He looks out. They just yes, he's out. He's out. He's out. Caught it right on Eaton's calf. That looks out. He looks out. That looks out. I think inning over. Looks like it's gonna be a good challenge. Will Smith is good at throwing out runners. Clement allowed the ball to travel into his glove. It, the path of the throw placed the glove in in a spot where it, it just actually said that the ball of the field is overturned. Run out. What a throw! What a throw! What a throw! Middle of middle of the sixth. 5-1 USA. What a throw! He threw it to the first base side, which of course, in that situation, with you uh, every catcher is trained in it. And also, nice play by Komet to actually get the ball to pick that ball at the same time that, that he lays down the tag. Because he just not reach out for the ball. He just lets the ball go into his glove. He just puts his glove. It He does not reach out in front of him for the ball. If he reaches out in front of him for the ball, he's got to go like this. And if that's what he does, if that's what he does, then the Eaton would have been safe. Chavez Fernandez I plays for Ceros Loza will be taking them out. line for him all is 2/3 one run off, one hit, and a walk. Ernie Clement is uh, is going to lead off the sixth. He got on board, started off the fifth inning, rally. We lost this one behind play. Ford lost it. He wasn't even going to get it. Lost it for a moment, but he was not going to get it. It probably hit to say that it probably hit the ceiling. It is closed. The roof is closed. The roof at Dyken Park is closed. Baseball fan of me doesn't really like that. I like my baseball being exposed to all the elements, which is why I probably think it was a blessing that the truck got destroyed last year. Count, I guess, 1 and 2. Yeah. 1-2, line shot in the left. Clement with the single, leadoff single. Clement, a native of New York, is also a hockey fan. He's been inspired uh, USA Hockey. You previous, watch my previous, the end of my previous stream here. You know what they did? Crazily enough, they won that gold medal game was 40 was on the same day, 46 years to the day. It was a miracle on ice game. First pitch, Crow Armstrong. And the state that that game was played in, the U.S. state that game was played in, is Clement's home state of New York. Like class 1-0 pitch, slider outside Crow Armstrong, 2-0. That arena is actually still standing now, called Herb Brooks Arena, named after the U.S. coach at the Olympics. 2-0 pitch, low, 3-0. 3-0 pitch to Crow Armstrong. When it takes off, and Ernie does reach second. Steal. Was that a strikeout or a walk? It was a walk. I just wasn't sure because I couldn't get visual confirmation from the Fox broadcast. Schwarber is back at the plate. They set first pitch for a ball. Strike. It should have been a ball. It should have been a ball. 0-1 in the dirt. Come on, Cal. Hit another score ball. Commit to baseball slaughter again. 1-1. Schwarber takes outside. The changeup. 2-1 count. Two one outside. 3-1. 2-1. Nobody out. 3-1 pitch. Ball forward. Loaded again. It is a call to the bullpen for a Great Britain. Loaded up for Alex Breck, former Astro. 1 for 3. Break it out. Break it up even more, Alex. Break it up even more. Hit a slam. I see Cosmo back there, or Orbit back there. Oh, wait. Cosmo from. I see Orbit's from behind home plate right now. He wants to see you go yard. Orbit wants to see a familiar sight. Count, I guess, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Try to hold up. He does. Pitch to the dirt. 1-2. Bases loaded. 1-2 pitch. Line drive. It's going to be a sac fly. It's going to be it's a sac fly to right. But a run scores. Productive out. Productive out. 6-1 USA. Here comes Aaron Judge. Somebody did their Imperial March on Star Wars. That's nice. That's I like it. I like that. Just 0 for 3. Flew out in his last at bat. Use they've been showing they've still been showing patience. Line ball or line drive off the scoreboard. 1 run to the score. It's 7-1. Clement will stop at second. It's an RBI single. 7-1. He slammed that into the left field wall. He just slammed it into the left field wall. Look at, he even took a panel out. Wait, is that a scoreboard? Is that a manually operated scoreboard out there, like what they have at Wrigley? Anyway, yeah, final, final from Miami, Venezuela 11, Israel 3. Also, final from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico 4, Panama 3, 10 in it. Korea and Chinese Taipei, they're just starting. Yeah, that's at the Tokyo Dome, I believe. Yep. I wonder, they're gonna see at the out down yes, it is an out of town scoreboard. They I think there's only 2. The only other one I could think of would is the one at Wrigley. Harper takes 3 straight pitches, all for a ball. But Great Britain did do a pitching change. Fernan er, Fernander Travis Fernander, who really has been walked, uh, is still responsible for, the runners on base. Miles Longhorn, native of Greenwich, Connecticut, who was in the Milwaukee organization, gets, Harper to a chop a ball chop an infield si chop a ball to, first base. Langhorn can't cover in time. It's an infield single. It was perfect, yeah, perfect spot. This is a perfect spot by Harper. Bases are now loaded again with, Will Smith, at the plate. Now Uh, okay, I Smith, well, look at that. You know what? I just to say, go ahead, try to slap that ball like it's Chris Rock. Bases are loaded again. For this is it for, Smith. This is the second, consecutive at bat where the bases have been loaded for him after 2-0 foul. Top two teams, each pool will advance to the knockout round. Uh, I hope that the U.S. does not have an even game on the 13th. 2-1 pitch up high, 3-1. Because I do have plans on Friday evening. So I hope that the U.S. doesn't play an evening game on Friday. Live, I shot hard in left center field, but Gorber is going to score. It's 8-1. Rosen wrote to Robinson. Ivan Robinson over in left field. Not Dallas Hill. Even though I want Dallas Hill to come back. I like books and baseball stadiums. I like quirky ballparks and baseball. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. I'm okay with them launching one on the Utah street. Just make sure first it goes between the foul poles before it lands on Utah. Do what Griffey did at home run derby. Hit the warehouse. First two pitches are taken for a ball and a strike. 2 on, 2 out. Runners will pitch the second. 1 pitch. Line foul. I think Griffey is the only player to ever hit hit a ball that reached the warehouse Camden yard. 1-2. Fouled off. Charge. Just start the charge chant, which you can only do if you're a fan of Baltimore teams. That started in Baltimore. Back when the Colts played there at Memorial Stadium. You look at Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens will be starting on Monday. 2 on, 2 out. 1-2. Five. Actually, home run would actually put the U.S. in the 10-run mercy rule territory. Now the count goes to 2 pitches. Up, 3 and 2. Runners are gonna move go. There they go. Ground ball, second, throw to short. Throw to first, and they rule him safe. They rule him safe. If Great Britain the first one to challenge, yeah, I didn't think it's worth it. Ooh, slow it down, slow more. Yeah, I think he beat it. Difficult throw. It was short on. I, yeah, he's safe. He's safe. They, they just gave us a clear look. He just confirmed it. It was still worth it because if you win it, you're out of the inning. In 250 years, and we're still doing the Brits an ass kicking on their soil. Maybe that'll be a preview of the summer. First pitch to Roman Anthony takes the first strike. Swings at the 0-1, misses. 0-2. 3 runs scored for the U.S. this inning. Bases loaded a second time in this 0-2. And swung on, missed. Tip caught, and it, at the sixth, it's 8-1 USA. I wonder where England's 2020 England's World Cup matches will be. Will be. Is it now? Some of the qualification for the FIFA World Cup is still up in the air. You know, it's not for England. Nothing's up in the air for England. There, which group are they in? I don't want. I don't want that. The fuck you doing, Google? Why? Why are you giving me cricket? Cricket World Cup? I made it clear I was looking for FIFA. Group that's with Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. Hmm. Those For fuck's sake, Chrome! The fuck is going on? Come on, dude. Chrome's Google's need a fucking pain in the ass right now. Oh, England will be playing in first. They'll be playing all their matches in the U.S. 34 will take the first two pitches for ball and strike. As the U.S. did do another another pitching change. Bednar. Wow, foul that off. Holmes went 3 innings, gave up only one hit, struck out six. He's being relieved by David Bednar of the, Yan- the Yankees, former Pittsburgh Pirate. He's a Pittsburgh native. Count the four now is 2-2. Look, Fernander only 3-2 pitch to Bednar. Strike three. Fernander for Great Britain went only a third of an inning where he gave up 3 runs, all earned off 2 hits and 2 walks. And Murray hits a pop up, and that'll be a pop out to first as Matt Caperniak from the St. Louis organization will pinch hit for Robinson. Monday's atmosphere at the city's actually going to be it's going to be bonkers. So unfortunately, I can't stream on that day because I have something going on. It's going to be bonkers at Dyke Park, with that park being located in Texas, in Houston, Texas. A very, very large mix of Americans and Mexicans. Count Capernaum is 1-1. Off 2. It's for a 1-2-3 frame. Throw strike. Throw no strike. Strike three. Strike three. Let's stretch. Let's stretch. Swung on this strike three. We stretch in Houston, baby. 8-1. Team USA. Uh, Play take me out to the ball game. Yes, thinking, uh, version I was thinking, "Please take me out to the ball game on Apple Music." Uh, alright, now we go to the bottom of the 7th. Ernie Clement is gonna lead things off, be followed by, Pete Crow Armstrong and then Kyle Schwarber. Vance Worley is gonna take the mound. Sounds familiar. First pitch, down and away. Langhorne went 2 1/3. We only gave up 2 hits, struck out 1. 1-0 pitch to the dirt. 2-0. Mm, 2-0 pitch. Upstairs. Clement ducks out of the way. A wild pitch that came up and in. 3-0. Clement 1 for 3. Single and 2 runs. Hit the ball. Leadoff walk. That's not back haunt pitchers. Those come back to haunt pitchers. There is a run rule. If you score 3 more times in this inning, the game ends. And a sudden winning run is on deck. PCA take the first pitch and hit this one, this 0-1 out to the right on the first. Back is Clement. So fly ball or line out to right. Now here comes Schwarber. And Alex Bregman will stand on deck and represent the game-winning run. A pickoff throw to first is gets away, but not far enough away for Clement to move up. And to me, this just really feels like a tournament that's two-horse race. It's just like you only got to win this tournament if you are either an American or a Japanese. First pitch to Schwarber goes up, ball one. The 1-0 knuckle curve that drops it in. 1-1 the count. Schwarber rolls one, gets past the infield, and now it's going to be runners on the corners. A Cena single, and now Alex Bregman will come up to the plate and represent the winning run. Hit a blast, Alex. Hit a blast. I think the baseball gods are scripting this game for Bregman to actually end it right here, right on his old stomping ground. First pitch sinker, down and away. 1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. If fly ball is it's really is that in play? Uh, you got to rule. You got to say it hit the railing and foul territory. I hate that. Why are they playing baseball in a closed roof environment? Bregman hits one towards left center field. Eaton will get to it, but Clement will score, and it's 9-1. Schwarber stays on first. Aaron Judge to the plate, still representing the winning run. We've actually had two walk-off home runs today. Judge fouls it off. Dale, Ozzy Albies had a 3-1 walk-off for the Netherlands, and Daryl Harnell hit one in the Panama Puerto Rico game. 1-1 to count to Judge out to center. That they get that beaten. U.S. after the run. It's 9-1 after 7. Let me see if I can actually bring up the the Aussie Albies, walk off. It was a 3-run walk off. Braves could use a lot of those. So I'm gonna get screen share. That one.
Was hit by a pitch back in the third inning. That the lone run.
It's where is it showing up? Will it show up on? I'm waiting for this part of the feed to.
To this point for the Kingdom of the Netherlands.
And you can be careful. First is open. You got a left-hander who's been warming up. He's hot as well for Didi, who's a lefty.
First hit. First hit. Blasted it.
Down to their last breath. The Kingdom of the Netherlands takes the lead.
It was with 2 outs. Wow. So looks like USA and the Great Britain they're still they're still in a commercial. Yeah. Looking at the other one. The one from Puerto Rico and Panama. The Chinese Taipei took the lead. It has taken the lead. They're up 1-0 at the top of the third against Korea. Daryl Hernandez, I believe they said it was. Got back to screen share. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Panama, Puerto Rico, walk off. Did they return from commercial break for Great Britton, USA? Oh yeah, they did. I'll look at the other one after this. It's already actually 1 at the top of the 8th, and was another pitcher change for the U.S. David Banner is being relieved by Griffin Jack. Ward, Sky Fun, of course, the railing judge will get to it. Griffin Jax is that Tampa is the Tampa Bay Ray spent his first 6 seasons with the Twins last year when 1-0, 6 games, 0 ERA. Thompson fouls that off the first pitch. 0-1 to count. There's actually 2 outs now. Oh, 1 pitch. Take it for a ball. Oh, he's blasted that pitch. Sweeper. 2-1. Misses. 2-1 count. Trace Thompson. 2-1 pitch in there. Strike 2. And the 2-2 pitch. Down low. 3-2. Sweeper. And 3-2 pitch. Caught strike 3. 1-2-3 eighth inning. It's 9-1 USA. All right, now I'm gonna try to find. No, they got the full at bat for that, which I'll uh, quickly bring up. This keeps doing something for my. I'm trying to keep it to where I'm getting audio.
But again, if you're Yadi Molina, you have to challenge that, right? Hopefully, there's a couple more angles when they're reviewing it to maybe potentially overturn it in a game like this.
Mays takes a mighty hack and fouls that one back. Daryl is an athletics prospect. 96 games with AAA Las Vegas last year. 305 hitter, 807 OPS. Also 51 games up at the big league level. 231 hitter, the OPS under 600. He does possess the ability to leave the yard. A couple of homers at the major league level last season. And this is the guy who, watching this World Baseball Classic in spring training in his hotel room in 2023, told himself, I want to be part of the next one. And here he is on the biggest stage in international baseball. And the 1-2 crushed left field line deep. Puerto Rico, increíble!
Wow, that was wow. That's where the Nationals play. Of course, it's not an Expo. If that ballpark seems familiar to anyone from Montreal, that's where the Expos used to play there. The Expos played there. Yeah. Harper takes the first pitch for a ball. Orly. Yeah, Vance Worley. I'm starting to feel like I'm forgetting if I'm saying it by his full name. 2-0 to Harper. Up high. New catcher in the game, Will Crestwell. 2-1 the count. 3-1 the count now. Right at if Bryce Harper gets on, Will Smith will be the winning run at the plate. Harper just I thought it was gone for some reason. At first I thought it was gone when I saw the height of that ball. Fouled off, full count. I thought it was gone when I first saw the hit. Miami 3-2 pitch. Skies to left. Caperniak, where Caperniak is. One down. The Gunner's going to be if it Will Smith Gunner, if Will Smith reaches Gunner, will actually be able to end the game with the walk-off. Come on, Will. I want to see Gunner hit a walk-off. First pitch to Will Smith. One is a ticket for a ball. You could go, gotta look at Griffey, guy who was talking about earlier. It 1-1 pitch. Fly to right. Thompson's there. What? It's nice to see Griffey at a ballpark. Anderson will take strike. 3 for 4 with the 3 singles and 2 runs. Takes the 0-1 pitch. First strike 2. Yeah, he's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball into the corner. It will one up off the wall. Gunner is slide into second safely. Since he did a double, I got to do what those do. I got to do what those actually do. They had double. Little celebration that they all do. Anthony's 1 for 4. Took out twice. Gunner was actually off to a late start last year. It was a slow start for last season. They just couldn't recover. 1-0 to Anthony. Down. 2-0. Clement on the deck. 3-0 now. That's a green light right here for Anthony. He takes that. He'll take that pitch for ball 4. That's 2 outs. Another mountain distance for the Brits. U.S. is off tomorrow. They'll be back at it against Mexico on Monday, and then they play Italy on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do this for either of those nights. I will. I will on nights that I can. Uh, Ernie Claudette is 1 for 3 with a single and 3 runs. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Come on, Ernie. Well, you actually don't even need to hit a home run to end the ball game right here with this and that. Just get the runner on first home. 2-0. Check swing. There you go. 3-0. U.S. actually they popped off for like I forgot how many runs in this inning last night. 3-0 green light. Fouls off would have been what would have been all four. 3-1. I don't always like it when the guys hit a swing at a 3-0 or 3-1 count. 3-1 pitch inside ball four, bases loaded. I don't I don't really like it because the pitcher has to throw a strike, and if they miss it, you get to go on first. First pitch to Will Smith. Excuse me. Pete Crow Armstrong. Pete Crow Armstrong. I was thinking Will Smith. Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 1 for 3. Double 2 runs. Gapper ends it. 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2. Yeah. 0-2. Down and in. 1-2. Bases loaded. 2 out. Ooh, close inside. 2-2. PCA. 2-2 for Morley. Called strike 3. So the final line for Vance Worley is 2 innings. We gave up only 1 run off, 2 hits, 3 walks, struck out 1 guy. Visa, who started the game with 3 innings, we gave up only 2 hits. Victor went 1 inning, I think that's Tyler or Visa. Not sure Victor went 1 in the third. He gave up one run off one ball. It was not an earned run. There were no hits. Well, he gave up no hits, so he struck out four. Andre Scrub, I believe, is going to get the loss. He's on record for the loss. He gave up. He, he did not record an out. Gave up 3 runs off of 3 hits. Uh, yeah, he's gonna get. He's gonna get. We got stats. We can tell you he's gonna get credit. Probably get credit for the loss. I don't know. He did give up the home run to Schwarber. Donovan Benoit went to 2/3 of an inning where he gave up 1 run off a hit and a walk. Chavez Fernandez went a third of an inning where he gave up 3 runs off 2 hits, 2 walks. Miles Langhorn gave up no runs off 2 hits, struck out one. Uh, Brad Keller is going to be yeah, finishing off the game for the U.S. Current Philadelphia Philly, who was born in the home market of his team's rival, Snellville, Georgia. That's actually about, I want to say, an hour and a half away from where I live. 1-1 pitch is fouled away by Wallace Clark. Copper Clark had picked up by Smith, throwing to first. Technically a strikeout, and it's 1 down. Clark is actually in the Arizona organization, the Diamondback organization. Nate Eaton is back at the plate. Yes, all of the hits, all of the Great Britain hits. I think he's their only, he's their only player who's reached. Oh no, oh, no wait. There's one. I think there's one guy who actually did reach on I forgot the error by Gunner. But Eaton is the only Brit to record a hit. Now he's facing a 1-2 count. So even at the 1-2 pitch down low, sweeper ball 2. Even after 250 years, we're still kicking the Brits' ass over here. 2-2. Pop fly. Harper will retire. Eaton for the first time tonight. Chisholm would be the last guy to possibly bat for Great Britain. And then I'll be ready to go for the pitching pitching lines for the lines for the pitchers for Team USA. First pitch, ball one, 1-0, out off. 2 outs, 9-1 USA. US will play Mexico Monday night at 8. Same ballpark. 1-1. Too high. Get away. 2-1. Yeah, 2-1 pitch is now 3-1. And 3-1. 3-1 pitch is fouled off. 3-2. It is 3-2 pitch. Swung on the strike three. And the U.S. is now 2-0 in Pool B. What? It was just dominance from their pitching performance. It was. Tariq Skubal went 3 innings where he gave up only 1 run off of 2 hits, struck out 5. And he didn't walk anybody. Actually, U.S. did not walk a single guy. U.S. did not walk a single player. Clay Holmes will get the win. He went 3 innings where he gave up no runs off 1 hit, struck out 6. David Bednar went 1 inning where he gave up nothing while striking out 2. Griffin Jacks also gave up nothing, and he also pitched 1 inning where he struck out 2. Also pitching 1 inning, giving up nothing and striking out 2. Brad Keller. Great Britain ends the game with 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 errors, while the U.S. scored 9 runs off 12 hits and had one. They had 1 error. Final score tonight: the USA 9, Great Britain 1. Do you? I'm gonna quickly load up. See, I'm gonna see if I can find the standings real quick. Uh, right here on it, found it right here on ESPN.com. And score update. It's still 1-0 Chinese Taipei over Korea. They're at the top of the fifth. See, see, you can see here in the standings. Puerto Rico leads Pool A by half a game. Cuba and Canada are tied for second. Puerto Rico is 2-0. Cuba and Canada are tied for second with 1-0 record. Panama and Colombia are both in last. They are 0-2. Yeah, this is not updated yet, of course. So the U.S. will have a half-game lead on Mexico with a 2-0 record. Mexico and Italy are both 1-0. Great Britain is 0-2, and Brazil is also 0-2. Japan and Australia are tied for the lead in Pool C. They are 2-0. Korea is a game behind them with a record of 1-1. Chinese Taipei, they're a game and a half behind with a record of 1-2. And uh, in last place in the Pool C is Czechia, uh, Czechia with a record of 0-3. Venezuela leads Pool D by half a game with a 2-0 record. The Dominican Republic, they yeah are in second place with a 1-0 record. Netherlands are in third with a 1-1 record. Israel, they are in fourth with an 0-1 record, and Nicaragua are is in last in Pool D with a record of 0-2. So I'm calling final score USA 9, Great Britain 1. Thank you for watching.